Last night, multiple energy companies across the state made a drastic decision, planning power outage for different areas across the state, something they say that could happen during extreme weather conditions as residents use more electricity.
Shuts our load down they can, because it was fixing to be over capacity, and you don't want that to happen on the generator, because if it does, it'll shut down the whole generator. So they started having, that's what they're doing, the rolling blackouts. They will last for about an hour, and then it'll roll to another substation. They'll shut it off, and then they'll bring the other one back on.
With 20 minutes notice, Craighead Electric had to drop 20 megawatts of power to prevent widespread blackouts, first impacting Truman, Earl, and South Jonesboro substations, then hitting the Northwest Jonesboro substation, leaving around 5,500 homes and businesses in the dark. Craighead Electric set a record yesterday with 171 megawatts of electricity being used, compared to January where their peak was at 119.
We're sitting at 141 megawatts. So we're down quite a bit, but even 141 is still pretty high. But so it's still in a critical stage. So we're still watching it very closely.
Craighead Electric wasn't the only company that temporarily shut off power. Entergy Arkansas had just minutes to warn customers. Communications Officer Brandy Hinkle says they are seeing historic demand for electricity that has never happened before. Hinkle says impacted areas were not random.
When we looked at the grid and saw the transmission and the energy usage and demand, we tried to balance it so that we were shutting off power in specific areas to us, maybe not specific to customers, but ways that we could most effectively control the energy that was passing through the lines at the time.
Entergy Arkansas's outages impacted 60,000 people in multiple areas across the state, with electricity off for an hour at a time. Hinkle, along with Craighead Electric, say they will continue to ask customers to cut back on their electricity usage.
Pull the thermostat down a little bit, 68 degrees during the day and maybe even lower at night. Put off doing your laundry and maybe not running that dishwasher, because those big appliances and especially heating units create a huge demand for electricity.
Now, City Water and Light did not have any outages, and Craighead Electric and Entergy Arkansas say they don't plan to do any more, but they say last night was a last-minute necessary decision, not planned. Sarah Doan, Northeast Arkansas News, downtown Jonesboro.